Hi everyone, the press conference for The Expendables with Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Randy Couture, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Terry Crews present just concluded. It was an excellent time, and it's obvious that these guys really have a lot of fun working together. Let's take a look. Mr. Lundgren, your background's in engineering. You play a sniper.
Yeah.
How do you prepare to be a sniper in this movie, and how does your engineering background help you?
Well, not really, because, you know, it says sniper in the script, but Connor Jensen's kind of just like, he just has the biggest weapon and kind of just likes to obliterate people.
Yeah.
So, engineering didn't, well, maybe could help a little bit to understand how, you know, what the weapons are, how they're made and so forth, but no, it was more, I'll have to save that for the sequel.
How'd you prep for it, by the way?
Well, physically, I knew I was up against Stone Cold and these guys, and Terry Crews, you know, they're like big guys, so I did a little more weights than I normally would do, but normally I do more martial arts with some more speed and agility, so I did a little more weights, and also had to work on this character. Stallone wanted me to be funny, and I said, what? Funny?
Yeah. You do funny? You do funny?
No. I can't do it. I said, I want you to be the first Swedish comedian, he said. All right, I'll see what I can do.
What was it like working with such an incredible group of action stars?
It was terrific. It was, well, obviously for everybody, I think it was a unique experience, and you know, it's kind of mind-blowing. It still feels a bit weird and kind of unreal that everybody's in the same film together, and there's more. I mean, Statham isn't here, Jet Li isn't here, Bruce Willis isn't here, the governor isn't here, so, you know, there's still a few people missing. Yeah, but it felt great.
Dolph, what do you like about Comic-Con?
Well, I like the fact that it's for the fans. My first time here, so I haven't seen it all yet, but it's really mainly for the fans, you know, all of these type of films. And I think that's great, because a lot of people love these films, and I know there are a lot of award shows about who's the greatest actor, who's the best cinematography, and so forth, but I mean, in this case, to celebrate the films that people love to see. So I'm glad to be part of that. These films.
Well, maybe we should try it ourselves. I'm trying to get the younger guys to step up and try to get these kind of films made, because I know they want to. I know all these guys have wonderful bodies, but you know, the opportunities aren't there. Hopefully, if this works, you'll find a new young Charles Bronson and new young Cletus for the guys that really would love to do more physical films.
Mr. Stallone, what is it about your formula? You have a formula that endures for generations. What is it about your formula?
About redemption. My theme is Christological taxonomy, which means spiritual signifiers. If in this movie, or in Rocky, or in Rambo, it's always about something, some mission. Like in the last Rambo, it was about the Burmese, and you had Christianity against atheism. And in Rocky, it's about just having some kind of recognition in your lifetime. The last one is about loneliness. But the main thing, and I think in all films, it's about redeeming your soul. Mercenaries, by and large, are cold-blooded killers for money. And Mickey Rourke in his scene says, don't be like me. I did that, and I'm cursed. I have no soul left. So these guys go back to save this person, not for money, but for themselves. They're saving themselves. So that's about, so it has a kind of a, like I said, spiritual signifier.
Is it also a political statement against mercenaries? I mean,
no, not at all. I think, you know, mercenaries are necessary too.
Absolutely.
Thank you all very much.
Physical training for this movie, was there anything that was more challenging than other movies?
Fighting was incredibly difficult.
Hey Randy, I used the Tower 200.
Five different
I like it, man.
So there's a lot of injuries and just getting coordinated, because it's easy if everyone fights the same way, but each one has to be distinct.
Which way do you guys fight best?
Oh, me? I box a little bit.
Which way do you...
Let me see. You remember that movie, The Notebook? I shed a tear during that movie. Can you believe that? And that's a true story.
I heard you're a wine connoisseur.
I am. I like to think that I am. I'm more of a Cabernet.
Now, being from Texas, shouldn't you be like a whiskey man?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I enjoy my whiskey, but it's more the Canadian whiskey. And now with the new Crown Royal Black, and that's kind of my favorite whiskey right now.
What is it about wine? I know you tweet about it.
No, it's just it's something that you don't really have to go crazy drinking. You can sit back and relax. And to me, it's it takes you in a different direction than whiskey does. And in all my days and all my travels on the road and having as much fun as I did, these days it's more about relaxing, enjoying the slower pace of life. So I enjoy a good cab.
Okay, what about Comic-Con? Why is this the greatest place to promote this stuff?
Well, I think the movie's like a gigantic comic book. You got all these guys from all the backgrounds in my world and Randy's world and Dolph and Sly and Terry. So it's just a great gathering of some of the greatest of all time and put them in one cool movie where I think at the end of the day everybody checked their egos and said, hey, we're making a badass movie, so let's just listen to Sly and see what he's got.
What the hell is he doing sleeping?
But that's what you're doing.
But that's the thing. The gun show has come to Comic-Con. Oh man! First of all, I love the fans so much here. It's like a giant mosh pit. I'm just gonna get passed upon the love they're gonna be feeling on my butt and all that. But I'm just gonna float on the sea of love that is Comic-Con.
Thank you guys.
Hey, thanks.
Terry, quick question. This movie had to have been tailor-made
the panel started.
for your sensibilities and your acting style, because you're a funny, energetic guy.
Dude, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to do this action thing. I'm trying to tell you, it's been time. I get to make people laugh and kill people at the same time.
Your NFL game face on, man.
The Expendables opens Friday, August 13th. Is that right? Friday the 13th? Unbelievable. Why they chose that date, I don't know. Go check it out. It's got the greatest assembly of action stars in cinematic history, including the governor of California. It's unbelievable.